have you ever wanted to experience things that get the blood flowing? Not skydiving or bungee jumping. Those things are boring. No, I'm talking about ping pong. Ping pong is definitely one of the most underappreciated sports. All you need is a flat surface, some net, and a sense of excitement to compete. We'll be talking about history, the rules, and finally the intensity. Okay. So, ping pong started in the early 19th century. It started in England, and it started by a bunch of women that were at a book club meeting, and they were bored, and they wanted to try something new. So they had a flat surface, which was the table, obviously, and they used cigar lids as the paddles to hit the ball over. And like, they didn't have the equipment we have today that's like so very nice, and they used books as the nets, which is kind of funny, I guess. But ping pong can be like seen in people's basements. It's really popular like in rec centers or hotels, and yeah. Okay, so now that we talked about the history, we're going to talk about the rules. So the game's usually played best 3 out of 5 or 7 out of 9. It usually goes to 11 points, and if it's game point, you alternate between the person you're playing with. So if I hit it over and I get a point, then it's the other person's serve. And when you serve the ball, you have to hit the ball in your square and hit diagonal into the other person's square. You can't just hit it over. The paddles you use are supposed to be red on one side and black on the other side. The balls that you use, they're supposed to be either white or orange and 40 millimeters in size, so it's not very big. And the table that you're supposed to play on is supposed to be 9 feet long, 5 feet wide, and the net should be about 6 inches tall. So now that we talked about the rules, we're going to be talking about the intensity of the game. So, yeah, balls of fury. So it first started out, like, it wasn't played competitively. It was played, like, more just for entertainment and fun. But towards the 1900s, it started getting really popular, and it was played competitively, as you can see here. A bunch of, like, Asian countries, I'd say, take their ping pong like more seriously, and you don't really see like a lot of tournaments over in like America for ping pong. Usually it's like over in other countries, and but it's played in the Olympics, so obviously it's a good game and it's taken very seriously, and games can last up to 30 minutes. So that shows that it's pretty intense, and it's not just like getting hit back and forth slowly. The speed can exceed over 100 miles an hour, and you're only 9 feet away from each other. So the reason I have a baseball picture up here is some pitchers in the MLB don't even throw 100 miles an hour. So it's pretty awesome. Okay, and so we talked about the history, the rules, and the intensity of the game. Ping pong is definitely one of the most underappreciated sports. All you need is a net, a flat surface, and a sense of excitement to compete. So ping pong is a great game, gets the blood flowing, more exciting than skydiving and bungee jumping by far, and it really gives you that feeling of excitement and accomplishment.